So we're in a sorceress vault, standing on a floor made out of what appear to be hopes and dreams. Let's not hope and dream our floor, shall we? Kind of don't want to hope and dream the floor too much. Okay, that's much better. Oh boy. Oh, I'm sure this is fine. This definitely isn't Doom. And in this metal trunk, we have a potion of supreme and superior healing. Oh, excellent. Glad I looked in that box.
What's in here?
More boxes. Oh. Oh, someone find something glowy? Oh, Celeste found a button. Good job, Celeste. Now what's behind this button pressing? Press button, door opens. Oh. Oh boy. Oh. Oh man, there are terrors aplenty here. This is Doom wanton. Okay. So we've got locked chests over here, but there's also, say, impenetrable gaps. And there's totally space for you to boing. Also, there appear to be trust floors. Okay.
Wonder what's past this.
DC 10 to lockpick. I'll lock me a pick. 254 money. Don't mind if I do. Now, I don't necessarily distrust you, but I also don't necessarily trust you, so okay. Here's a contract that I'm making with Baldur's Gate 3 right now. If I try, if I do my level best as a player to avoid walking onto a surface that is either an invisible floor or a death pit, if I do that, and I boing properly, and I just avoid stuff when necessary, and I make every effort to not intentionally step on a surface that's either an invisible floor or death, I'm trusting the video game to not fuck me over, right? Like in a situation where I'm on a walkway and there's a floor that's either an invisible floor or death, and then on the other side there's a floor. If I boing from the walkway to the surface, and the game says I can get there without going over the death pit, I'm trusting the game not to fuck me over by putting me in the death pit, is what I'm getting at. So, hopefully, that'll work just fine. We'll see. In here, we have a potion of gaseous form, a potion of mind reading, and 2 more potions of super awesome healing. Great! I'm very happy to take that. In here, we have... Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, we got a display case with an evil red glowy book. Oh, man. Okay. All right. All of this, I'm sure, is fine. Now, again, I, as the player, have done my level best to navigate the character onto the ledge, over the surface that is either an invisible floor or a death pit. I am now boinging from an obvious surface to an obvious surface. I'm trusting the game not to have Celeste take 2 steps out into the invisible pit, look down, look back up at the camera, hold up a sign that says "Eep," and then fall to her death. That did not happen. I'm also trusting that the game is not going to have my stupid idiot teammates just walk and fall to their doomskis. I'm also trusting the game not to do that. So this might be the thing we ostensibly came here for, this big awful glowy red book. So, what kind of DC lock did you put that behind, my wizard guy? DC 20, eh? Well, All right, I'll take a crack at it. I'm decent at this. Hey, Celeste is decent at this. Good job, Celeste. The Red Knight's final stratagem. Ooh. It's the final stratagem. Before her time as an exarch of Tempest and goddess of strategy, the Red Knight was a paladin most devout. She toured armies the world over as student and teacher. These pages contain that of her, which was left on the material plane. Okay. I mean, that sounds great. You receive Scroll of Artistry of War. Summon the apparitions of 6 master strategists. Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, deals... Each apparition strikes a target of your choosing, dealing 8 to 18 force damage on a hit. 2d6 plus 6. That sounds awesome.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Lorroakan.
I mean, that seems bad. Inside of you, we have Elixir of Psychic Resistance, Poison Resistance, and an Elixir of Sea Invisibility. Hey, hey! Interesting that the game would just give that to me now, when it just threatened me with invisible traps and disintegration. All the rooms with names are named after wizards. Oh, that's neat. Okay. So, true fact. In addition to the game rolling a whole bunch of dice and saying, hey, look, a trap, I've got my phone right here, and my phone's on vibrate, and I got a message just as that die roll happened. So the phone vibrated the monitor stand, which vibrated the desk, which vibrated the me. And I was like, ah! It's a very immersive perception check. Doot doot. This is the classic roll 6d20, and if none of them are ones, you're fine. Celeste has rolled 6d20, and none of them are ones, so she's fine. So we've got Elminster, Silverhand, Karsus, and the way we came in. Okay, well, Silverhand is not locked for some reason. Let's start with Elminster. What do you mean lockpicking impossible? I'm sorry. What do you mean lockpicking impossible?
Be cautious. More dangerous than I thought.
Oh, hi. All right. So we tried the Silverhand door, and now there's all manner of crap. Hey, look, a lever. All right, so that says illusion. That's evocation, so these are going to be all the schools of wizardry. Transmutation, abjuration, and that's enchantment. Oh, that's illusion. Okay. So what if we pull a lever? Nothing appears to happen. Great. Awesome. Amazing. Well, the lever was next to illusion, so sure. Are we back here? We're back here. With Silverhand, Elminster, Karsus, and the way we came. Interesting. We can open this one because we have its key. Right? Nope. Interesting. I thought I had a key for these. Game, I thought I specifically stole 2 keys for these. So we've done the thing, and we've pulled the lever, and the lever remains pulled, right? Now, if you want to get metagamey real quick, only illusion has like a black space behind its door, which tells me that something different happens at each one of these other ones. So, let's evoke some stuff.
Perhaps. How considerate.
Okay. So by coming in here, we're at, these are different, oh boy. These are different, evocation spells. And Astarion spotted a trap that I've already activated. So, I don't, okay, well, maybe we can have Astarion just, yeah, Astarion can get over here and disarm the gargoyle heads. So, we disarm all the traps, except for, the trap. We should probably pull the lever, too. That did something. And now we gotta pick a door. Well, hey, somebody said something about a djinn, right? Okay, well, let's see. We got an obvious trapped gargoyle head right here. We got a matching obvious trapped gargoyle head right there. We got a transparently obvious place for a pressure plate right here. Ah, crap.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Good job. Well spotted, Celeste. Oh, boy.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault.
Okay. Sure. Cool. We did a thing. So illusion's what got us here. Evocation led us to the Elminster room. It may or may not matter that the Karsus room was across in the abjuration. Now, Karsus is all about controlling with the crown and whatnot, right? And I don't remember offhand if... Wait a second, I can check these things. Gale, show me your spellbook. Gale, dominate person is what? Is it a abjuration? It's an enchantment. That doesn't help. Oh well, I had an idea. Let's get transmutative. Okay, so by transmuting, we're back here. In this room that does... Okay. So the Elminster door's open. I mean, we might as well just kind of find out what's here before it closes and locks, maybe. That makes sense, right? Okay. So we've got a vase, a display case, which holds a book, and several chests. Interesting. And that's the get the fuck out of here button. Okay. So this tiny little box contains a hunk of gold. We'll take that. This slightly larger box contains some nifty arrows and a smaller but still tasty hunk of gold. Opulent chest contains... Oh, snap! When you deal fire damage with a level-ed spell, you burn yourself and gain an additional bonus action. Okay, so you take a d4 of... Oh. But you do take an additional bonus action. Okay. Well, that's something. Alright, so in here we have the Tharkite Codex. Ooh. Covered in esoteric symbols and runes, some indecipherable, strangely familiar. The necromancy of Fae! Hey! Committing such secrets to parchment. Yeah. To look upon the necromancy of Fae is to... Yeah, I've already done that. It's fine. It's a good book. I like it. Knowledge witnessed by precious few mortals. The rest of the entry details the precautions and risks associated with reading the text, but lays out a clear path to unraveling the secrets contained in the tome? Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh! Oh, yes! We read the Tharkite Codex and now have the knowledge to finish the necromancy of Thay. I've been lugging this book around for months. For months! Yes!
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the Codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page.
They should have told the actor that that's a past tense read.
Glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it.
I like unholy power. I like unholy power. It's DC 20, but I have advantage. I have advantage from the Amulet of the Harpers, which gives me advantage on wisdom saving throws. Oh, and I have a +2. And, you know, I'm never going to remember to drink this elixir of heroism if I don't drink it right now. So now I have an additional bonus. I did it! I read the necromancy of Thay! Hooray!
As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind.
Too bad.
But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer.
Mine!
You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will, by your power.
Awesome.
But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
Oh, wait. Did I just... The power to summon powerful Thayan undead is ours. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's neat. Oh, my constitution score has been reduced by 5 since I am cursed by the Tharkite Codex's warped arcana. Well, that's a shame. But still, I can also... Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. I have, I now know the level 5 necromancy spell Dance Macabre to create 4 ghouls that fight alongside me. I mean, that sounds pretty good. That does sound pretty good. I like that. I think that's a good thing to have. That's a thing I should be pleased to be able to do. Can I just have this book, by the way? I want it. It's mine. Okay. Great. So that's totally not the thing we came here for, but also sort of the thing we came here for. It's like on the road to Viridian City the way we came here for. So, right then. So that's Silverhand. Karsus is still locked forever. Well, not forever, but until we open it, which we might in a second here. All right, back to Silverhand. So, we did Illusion. We did Evocation. We did Transmutation. Let's abjure some shit, shall we? So here in Abjuration, we've got Shadow, Wild, Silver. Silver's the one with the lever next to it. And Demon. Well...
Let's see.
I mean, Silver's the one with the lever next to it. Silver's the one that actually has a room marked out back here, so... Yeah, this is going to be strangely familiar, I bet.
trapped.
This place is trapped. Who could have possibly imagined other than anyone who's seen how the game operates? Okay.
Trap.
Doot.
Cautious.
Disarming the traps. Disarm. Disarming the traps. Disarming the traps. We're disarming all the traps. Disarm the traps. We'll disarm the traps. Yes, disarm the traps. Disarm the traps. Disarm the traps. Disarm. Disarming the traps. Disarming the traps. Disarm them. Okay, that was a little more high-pitched than people may have been anticipating.
There's a trap.
Unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
Hey, hey! That's what we're here for. Coolio. Magus, be warned. Ooh. Great paradox among our kind who so value the art of learning, we believe ourselves ever cannier than the ones who came before. You stand on the brain minds of giants? If envy is the disease of the artist, hubris is that of... Well, yeah, that's true. The closer a wizard creeps to the domain of the divine, the closer oblivion creeps within him. This is a letter to Gale. I'm sorry. This is worded as a general warning. This is a letter to Gale. Thought myself an equal to Mystra and devised a plan to make myself her equal. This letter could have been written by Gale, although it was in fact written by Carsus. To Gale. Pluck one strand of weave, contain it within an amulet. Spent the better portion of my years devising. Oh boy. Oh boy. Trapped within the amulet, instantaneously passed around from collector to curio hall. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that sounds good. That sounds great. Good job, Carsus. Well done. Scroll of Dethrone, you say? Mine. What does this dethrone do? One wonders. Oh, 10d6 plus 20 necrotic damage. Shred a foe's very essence by pulling on the strands of the weave, you say? Well, I mean, when you put it that way, it sounds like a good spell. Hey, Gale.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Hey, Gale. You want to learn Dethrone? Good job, now you know Dethrone. You want to learn Blight? Now you know Blight. You want to learn Flesh to Stone? Oh, you know Flesh to Stone. You want to learn Sunbeam? Oh, you know Sunbeam. Amazing. You want to learn, yeah, fuck it. You want to learn Circle of Death? Hey, you know Circle of Death. You want to learn Wall of Ice? You know Wall of Ice. You want to learn Eye Bite? You know Eye Bite. We don't spend gold on stores. We spend gold on Gale learning spells. Oh, God. Speaking of Gale and spells and the learning thereof, should probably re-examine what all you have prepped here, my guy. You know 9 level 6 spells and can cast 1 per day. So that sounds great. That sounds amazing. I'm very happy to have created that situation for you. Now then, the Annals of Carsus.
The Annals of Carsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Carsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page.
Game. Baldur's Gate 3. Why? Why? Okay, it was bad enough when it's dark. I get it. It's dark in the room. It's dark in the room. Stuff happens. But game. All right. Now, we should probably be more concerned with Gale being so interested with the power of this awesome crown or whatever. But you know, I read the Necromancy of Thay today, so it'll be fine. Gale has never been undone by hubris before. Gale is a humble, mindful, reserved man who stays within himself at all times.
That devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain.
Awesome.
And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction.
Uh-huh.
His designs for godhood.
Uh-oh. Okay. I mean, the crown did kill him, though, right?
Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means.
Okay.
The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall.
Mm-hmm.
If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it.
Oh boy. That, okay, well, we're not saying we have to hand the crown to Raphael, because we are planning to get out of that contract by breaking into hell and destroying it. Like, that's on the to-do list. It's somewhere around Rescue Lae'zel. I don't know. You remember, like, 3 weeks ago when we were supposed to be rescuing Lae'zel immediately, when the plan was that we were gonna bull rush into chopping off Gortash's head and handing it to Orin and being like, here, you and me, Orin, one-on-one, winner take ball. You remember that plan? That was a long time ago, that plan, but it was a good plan. Okay. Anyway, what would you do with it? Crown bad. What happens if you fuck it up is a good question, actually. What would happen if you fuck that up?
Well, there'd be risk in such an endeavor, but only proportionate to the reward.
Yeah, but the reward is very high.
Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last.
Gale?
Would be free of doctrine.
Gale?
And dogma. Confined only by the limits of our imaginations.
Gale?
I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them.
Gale? Gale, are you saying that you want the reins of history back in the hands of man? Because I once played a Final Fantasy XII about that. It didn't go well. If Gale starts talking to an invisible man named Vana, it is over. We're done. I mean, this seems like a bad idea. And also, won't your girlfriend be bad?
I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs.
Yeah, but
She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold.
yeah, but
Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us.
that's not true.
Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor.
Okay, I'm immediately having second thoughts about this whole let Gale indulge his power fantasy thing. Yeah, listen, buddy, isn't your backstory all about hubris bad? I could have said... Okay, so this is the goody two-shoes answer, and it's kind of what I want to say, but also, this is the snarky asshole answer, and it is what I want to say. Because Gale's just doing this to get back at his ex, and I think that's hilarious.
She sent me to die.
To
Ambition
save the
is not a
world.
sin. To question the powers that rule us is not treason. We must at least try. Why wallow in the dirt when we can reach for the stars?
I mean, man's got a point. we don't necessarily have to decide that. Like, this is all academic and theoretical, right? This is just like, this is we're determining, we're laying out an idea for what step 7 of the plan is, right? Step 7 of the plan is either we reforge the Crown of Karsus and use it to do something, or we destroy it and get rewarded by the gods, maybe. Okay? And that's an important question. It's like, what do we do when we get to step 7? But I feel the need to mention, we're on like step 1 1/3. So, it's... Listen, it does sound like a nifty crown. If, however, we decide it's a bad idea, I feel like we still have time to say, actually, that's a bad idea. So for right now, Gale's ego could use some upbuttering.
I'm glad you can recognize this for the opportunity it is. Nevertheless, not a step to take lightly.
There you go.
It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can.
Excellent.
Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image.
Tremendously true.
A devil wielding the might of Karsus. It would be the end of everything.
Yeah, seems bad. Good thing we are already planning to get the fuck out of that contract, huh? Alright, so we've got the Annals of Karsus. Oh, hey, a gold chalice. I'll have that for future hawking, most likely. I said hawking, I meant hawking. Oh. Stephen is rolling over in his grave. Is there anything else to steal in this room? I don't believe there's anything else to steal in this room. Hooray! Friend, are you even mad at me for walking out of that room I wasn't supposed to be in? You know, I suppose you didn't see me go into that room I wasn't supposed to be in, so... I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. Okay, so... that is job done, I guess. Is a bookstore successfully bookstored? We got a whole bunch of wizard shit, a whole bunch of magic shit, a whole bunch of spells, and hey, Elminster! Hey!
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. There's a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling.
Hey now, I'm from here.
Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Also, didn't you tell Gale to blow himself up last time you saw him?
I trusted he would be sensible enough to exercise caution in this matter and to seek the truth. By now, you are aware of the evil we are up against.
That's true.
Karsus' pestilent crown.
Yeah.
The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade an empire and magic itself.
Yeah, but what if I had it?
Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
Well...
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mr. knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra.
Well...
She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Hey! Gale gets to hook up with his ex! Awesome! Well... that's gonna go well?
I see remaining optimistic is my duty, especially when I'm not the one being asked to do the seemingly impossible.
Well...
Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
Hi, Gale. You appear to have an exclamation point above your head. I can't imagine why. It's not like a ton of plot has happened.
To get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her.
Yeah.
It's obvious when you stop to think about it.
Well, I mean, she's no. How could she possibly know she read a book? Well, she is a god.
The Weave is a highly sensitive, magical network threaded through all life on this plane. Any shift in magical energy, no matter how small, is akin to a beacon, alerting Mistra to its cause.
Okay.
Opening a book, like the Annals of Carsus, was akin to us shooting a firework, spelling, "Look at us, Mistra," directly into the skies of Elysium. She knows.
Okay.
This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards.
All right. So it seems like Mistra is just kind of always aware, even if we can't see her. So it's not so much Elf on the Shelf as it is Mistra on the Shistra? That doesn't make any sense, Goog. All right, let's go this place.
After you.
All right, is that a now thing? I don't know if that's a now thing. Map, is that a now thing? It appears to not be a now thing. Okay, good. All right, so now then, we've got a fair few things to take care of. Let's alert some people to the fact that there's a murder cult out to murder cult them, shall we? We go off to the northeast here, and someone named Cora is going to get killed. Wait, no, we already did Cora. Cora was the wine festival lady. Never mind, we don't care about Cora. We do care about Frayne. Frayne! Poor, may be dead soon, Frayne. We must save you, Frayne. Frayne, you appear to be hiding? I don't know. What's
Maintain your distance. Area under active investigation by order of the Flaming Fist.
Yeah, but the Flaming Fist are garbage people. We know they're terrible.
The humble home of Frank Peartree.
Oh, it's Frank. Thought it said Frayne. I'm gonna trust the game that that's a C. Frank, you have a soul coin in your mailbox. That's not good. Here, you're vulnerable to fire and force. Okay. Hey, Astarion. Would you mind just hucking a mote of fire at this? Thank you.
Never a dull moment.
Hey, Frank. Oh, crap. Oh, balls. You had a bloody note. He dead. You've been picking where you shouldn't, Pear Tree. Place the Lordling's fire spitter. Oh. There's no. Walk through your basement here as I pen this. They'll never find all the. Oh. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, poor dead Frank. Okay.
That might be worth a look.
Oh, hey, loose planks. Containing a chest key. Awesome. We'll find a chest at some point, I'm sure. Wooden bench. Okay. Over here we have some bloodstained parchment. Those wishing to face the Dreadlord's tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the cult of the Absolute. Bring the victim's hand as proof of the killing. Oh, hey. Okay. So that thing we found down in the sewers, we could, Interesting. Interesting. Hey, Hey, Frank, can we... Oh, did someone already... Someone already took your hand. Boo. So, we kind of failed to alert Frank to the fact that he was going to get murdered. But, you know... Well... Actually, we don't have anything to cheer us up about that. Okay, let's go investigate the suspicious toys.
Oh boy! Oh no!